Are you looking for the 5 best gaming mouse? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best gaming mouse on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Razer Basilisk V3. The Razer Basilisk V3 offers performance and adjustability in a slick, lethal-looking shell design. This mouse has an adjustable polling rate, 125, 500, and 1000 Hz, and DPI/CPI, 100 to 26,000, allowing you to find the perfect balance for your gaming needs. Razer's software allows the user to adjust these elements quickly and easily, as well as program the 11 buttons spread over the unit. In this iteration of the Basilisk, Razer ditched the adjustable scroll wheel resistance, opting for a button that toggles between fixed resistance and infinite scroll, and we found real benefits to the change. With this adjustability feature, I found it super easy to find my sweet spot for scrolling, mentioned our lead tester, Austin. Additionally, the underglow lighting felt like I had my own souped-up racer. It felt like I was moving fast when playing my favorite games. The lighting in the logo, scroll wheel, and underglow bar are almost without limits in its customization options and cool factor. The Basilisk V3 is a well-designed mouse, but it isn't without its shortcomings. One of the most notable is the asymmetrical shape, which will not accommodate left-handed gamers. Also, the unit lacks weight adjustments that some may want for a fine-tuned feel. Finally, the sheer amount of customization possible with this unit's buttons, lights, and settings could be akin to drinking from a fire hose for new users. Yet, the Basilisk V3 remains a well-rounded, high-quality gaming mouse that excels in all gaming genres. If you prefer a wireless gaming setup, we would point you to Razer's Viper V2 Pro without hesitation. Number 2. Roccat Kone XP. Thanks to its inspired take on RGB lighting, the Roccat Kone XP is a beautiful mouse to behold, and thanks to its top-notch hardware and reasonable price tag, its charms roll on almost without end. Users who appreciate the ambience of RGB-infused desktop peripherals are in for a treat with the Roccat Kone XP. Its standout feature is the unique 3D RGB lighting concept that leverages 22 LEDs and 8 light guides to cast a deep and immersive lighting experience through the mouse's translucent top shell. I like that it added some pizzazz to my desk space, noted our lead tester. In our lab testing, we were able to customize individual light zones and run through several mesmerizing effects available in the presets. Likewise, Kone XP offers generous button programmability, with 15 physical buttons and 29 possible assignments when holding down a programmable modifier key. The button at the bottom of the mouse, designated for the thumb, is a real perk and convenient when assigning frequent inputs for my gameplay, mentioned another tester. The Kone XP's flawless ALI-19K CPI optical sensor is adjustable in steps of 50, up to 19,000 CPI, with a tracking speed of 400 inches per second and a selectable polling rate, 125, 500, 1000 Hz. These and other advanced features make for a highly tunable and precise sensor. Unfortunately, it's not all rainbows and light shows. The Kone XP's scroll wheel is a mixed bag. While extremely tactile and responsive, it has high resistance, rolling both forward and backward. This may not be a big deal to some users, but we must point it out as a fatigue over time concern in scroll-centric games and apps. Aside from that, we highly recommend the Roccat Kone XP for most people, especially those who appreciate some glow with their workflow. If a stiff scroll wheel runs the chance of slowing you down, you will find the Basilisk V3 by Razer is another excellent corded optical mouse that delivers best-in-class performance even if it comes without the bedazzling luminescence. Number 3. Logitech G Pro. The Logitech G Pro deserves your full attention if you're looking for a high-performing wireless mouse. It boasts a maximum CPI of 25,600 and demonstrated a negligible speed-related accuracy variation, SRAV, of -0.05% in our lab tests at 1,600 CPI, meaning there is an imperceptible difference in physical mouse movement and the accuracy of the on-screen response. We love that the G Pro is relatively lightweight for its size at 80 grams, and we appreciate the Hero 25K optical sensor that gives this mouse flawless movement tracking and a 400 IPS tracking speed. Couple that with easy-to-use software that streamlines how you adjust settings on the fly, and you have an effective all-purpose mouse that shines particularly brightly in the competitive FPS scene. Where other gaming mice sometimes overwhelm us with exaggerated angles and numerous lit-up buttons, the G Pro offers great performance in a straightforward and conventional design that makes it a reliable partner for the masses. As the battery started to fade, I found comfort in knowing that I could plug in this mouse at any time and continue to play while it was charging. I rely on a feature like this when I go for long raids, our lead tester mentioned when talking about the limitations of wireless mice. Where the G Pro might fall below expectations is in personalization. While this mouse has customizable RGB lighting, the logo is the only part that lights up. I did like the smooth, slightly matte texture of the shell, one of our gaming testers mentioned. However, gamers who value a consistent aesthetic in their desktop setup might understandably opt for a more stylish alternative. MMO and MOBA fans might also shy away from the G Pro simply due to the relatively low number of buttons or their unorthodox yet ambidextrous-friendly placement. It is also worth mentioning the conspicuously high price of the G Pro. You might get more bang for your buck from a different wireless mouse, such as the SteelSeries Rival 3 at half the price. If the cost does not deter you, though, you will find little room for regret should you choose to carry the Logitech G Pro into battle. Number 4. SteelSeries Rival 3 Wireless. The SteelSeries Rival 3 Wireless is notable for its exceptional value, effectively competing with high-end wired mice and costlier wireless models without breaking the bank. What this model lacks in customization, it makes up for its solid feature set and affordable price. It comes with SteelSeries' excellent TrueMove air sensor, with adjustable sensitivity from 100 to 18,000 CPI. The polling rate is selectable from 125 to 1000 Hz, and the tracking speed reaches 400 IPS. For those looking for a genuinely cable-free gaming mouse, this is one of the few that doesn't feature a rechargeable battery or require a charging cable at all, which could be a trade-off. For some folks, popping in two AA batteries to go from 0 to 100% power instantly is a welcome feature, and others might prefer a built-in rechargeable battery, even if it means temporarily tethering the mouse to a USB port. This mouse does its best to stretch the life out of the inserted batteries. The mouse has an auto shut-off to save on the battery, but after going back and coming back, I would need to be reminded to click to turn it back on, mentioned a tester when noting the battery life. The optional software package for this mouse is comprehensive, offering extensive customizability for button assignments, sensitivity settings, polling rate, battery management, acceleration and deceleration, and angle snapping. It provides virtually everything you could need for software-based tuning. Like most budget gaming gear, the Rival 3 Wireless has its downsides. As we mentioned, the removable batteries may be a pro or a con depending on the user's preference, but with those two batteries installed, the Rival 3 Wireless weighs in at a hefty 107 grams, making it one of the heaviest mice in a category where lighter is almost always better for in-game performance. If you're set on a wireless gaming mouse and want the best of the best, read up on the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2. It's a lot more expensive than the Rival 3 Wireless, but it's also a whole lot lighter and comes with an internal rechargeable battery. Number 5. Logitech G203 Lightsync. Given its solid features and style, the Logitech G203 Lightsync packs a lot into an exceptionally affordable package. It comes in several cool colors and sports RGB lighting that you can tweak with different presets and custom color schemes to match your mood or gaming rig. In our lab, we took a look under the hood. The Lightsync has a high-precision sensor with adjustable CPI from 200 to 8000, so you get accurate and responsive tracking for various games. Plus, the adjustable 125 to 1000 Hz polling rate ensures smooth and lag-free movements. The Logitech software makes it a breeze to program buttons, sensitivity, and lighting effects to your liking. While it might not have the super high-end precision and advanced ergonomics of pricier models, the G203 Lightsync delivers solid gaming performance that's versatile enough for most gamers for substantially less money than more elite mice. Despite its overall positive attributes and exceptional price point, this mouse does have a notable drawback in its tactile and rumbly scroll wheel, which may not suit all users' preferences. Likewise, for gamers seeking bleeding-edge performance and advanced customization such as weight tuning and scroll wheel adjustability, this mouse might not meet their expectations. Not sporting many ergonomic design features, the shape of the mouse is simplistic. One of our testers mentioned after days of testing with this mouse, compared to most mice, this thing felt flat like a pancake to me. The low hump in the shell may be favorable to your grip style, though. If you like the Logitech G203 Lightsync and want to look at other mice in its price realm, check out the HyperX Pulsefire Haste. Number 6. Corsair Scimitar RGB Elite. If you want lots of keybind options at the tip of your thumb and index finger, look no further than the Corsair Scimitar RGB Elite. The unit packs no less than 17 buttons, all of which can be reassigned to the user's specifications. Given the demand this abundance of buttons puts on one's digits, it's a definite bonus that the thumb keypad adjusts fore and aft to better match the user's anatomy. I didn't need to adjust the sliding thumb pad, but it was a selling point for me being able to move it into a comfortable position. Ultimately, this was the reason I purchased this mouse over the other 12 side button mice. Our lead tester discussed about the high button count. Additionally, the proprietary ICUE software allows for adjustments of DPI/CPI, 100 to 18,000, polling rate, 125, 250, 500, and 1000 Hz, and lighting, front, side, scroll wheel, and logo. Given all the options, it's unfortunate that its asymmetrical shell is geared toward righties who favor palm gripping. Additionally, our testing showed that this model best suits MMO and MOBA-type games, as we experienced some trouble aiming in FPS games. This aiming issue is likely due to the relatively heavy weight of the unit, which comes in at a whopping 119 grams, and, to a lesser degree, its stiff cable. Despite these shortcomings, this model is deserving of accolades for the sheer number of customizations it is capable of incorporating into one's gameplay. If you are targeting a new mouse for FPS-style play, HyperX's Featherlight Pulsefire Haste will save you some money and deliver the goods. Or for a highly customizable all-around superior option on most fronts, give a careful look at Roccat's Kone XP.